Everyone, Nancy James is Cincinnati's First Lady of Music and just a heck of a nice person as well. Many of you got to know her when she was on 50/50 Club with the Bob Braun, and she joins me along with Gary Ellerhorst of the Southern Gateway Chorus. I'm so glad to see you both. How are you?
We're
Great.
good.
Thank you
so much for having us.
It is such a wonderful time of year. I know you have an amazing show coming up, and you
always
already have some memorabilia in your hands that is going to get ready to jump into the time machine over there on that camera, because look at that. Oh.
I know. Well, we're celebrating the music of Cincinnati, Queen City Christmas, and for me, there is no one that speaks to the music of the Queen City like Ruth Lyons.
Ruth Lyons.
Amen.
Yeah.
She was the First Lady of television.
How about that cover of
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
I mean that is sort of a who's who of that time in this town, isn't it?
It sure is, and everybody had this book, and they sang from it and played their piano with it, and the good old days.
When you know you are going to be doing music and you're going to be doing selections that are so beloved, especially when you have such deep roots in this area. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot, and we wanted to do a Cincinnati Christmas theme as a theme for our show for a long time.
Yeah,
and of course, once we did it, we had to have Nancy
Gotta
be part
have,
of that.
sure,
absolutely. And so, and it's not just the music, but it's the singers, the authors, the writers. Cincinnati has played such an amazing role in people's Christmas all over the world, and some people just don't realize.
Right. Well, it really, when you look back at sort of that era, whether it was music, Christmas music, but just music generally, broadcasting, there was a lot of things that were, if they weren't started here, got really good here. Would you agree with that?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And I think not a lot of people know that Haven Gillespie from Covington, Kentucky, wrote "Santa Claus is Coming to Town."
Didn't know that until you said it right now.
There are little stories like that just tie this area to Christmas like none other.
Yeah. How has this collaboration been so far?
Awesome. We've been blessed to have her involved with us. We do a gala every other year to fundraise, and she sang with us with a quartet. We did Light a Rose, which was fun, and then she emceed our show last year. But we thought, this year, if we're going to do a Cincinnati show, that was kind of gave me the inspiration. Let's do a Cincinnati focused thing, and we're going to talk about some of the traditions too, the Shelto Elves, and some of the things that are very unique. So we're going to hopefully educate the young people and help some of our seniors kind of remember some of the things that we did growing up here in Cincinnati.
Well, that I think is one of the great things about any show this time of year is you can hit a lot of demographics, and it's going to work for everybody.
Oh, and for me to sing with like 200 men, woohoo! You think of barbershop music, and you go to your Light a Rose music. The amount of talent on a stage at one time is just incredible, and young men, older gentlemen, it's just the demographic is incredible, and so much talent. Okay,
well, kind of break down for me, what are people going to experience when they come to this show?
Well, first of all, they're going to go, holy cow, I never heard these guys before. How did I not hear them? Which is a comment we get constantly. Yeah. But the first half will be a Cincinnati-based Christmas. The second half is doing called Share the Light. We try to do a holiday area and then a holy day part of the thing, where we talk about Hanukkah and Christmas and more of the religious themes, and try to just we try to script it so that it kind of makes people think a little bit, challenges us a little bit to not
reason for the season kind of stuff.
Exactly, and and the whole idea of sharing the light is, look, Christmas, it's but we need to go out and share it. It's something that and sharing is an action verb, and so that means we actually have to do something, take a risk and share the joys of both the holiday and the holy day, and so. It'll be a lot of fun music. It'll be humorous stuff. Some great singing, of course. But I think that Landmark Church is a phenomenal place to have it. It's just beautiful, and most people the first time they hear us, they go, "Oh my gosh, I had no idea."
All right, now, before we go, two quick things. I know I got to wrap up. I'm going to get the details from you in a second. But what's the CD you're holding right there?
That's a gift for you.
Oh no!
That was a gift for you, but
it's going to play fine.
It's the latest Christmas CD.
He just wanted to open it for me.
I just wanted to open your Christmas present for you.
There it is.
Sorry about that.
There it is. See right there.
And so it's our latest.
That's awesome.
it's a great. And the thing about Christmas, it's just great music to sing.
Of course. Details for me. People want to come to the show.
Landmark Church, which is Milford, Glendale.
Milford, right behind St. Rita's School.
Yep, right off 75 right there.
Right.
Right.
Saturday at 7:30, Sunday at 2:30.
At 7 and 2.
7 and 2. Well,
7 and 2.
I'll be a little late, but I'll be
She'll be there.
I have brought Gary.
With literal bells on. It is wonderful to see you both, and I know the show is going to be great.
Great.
Oh,
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for
helping
coming
us
in.
promote this.
Sure, you can stop watching, but let's be honest, you want to know more. Tap the links or even better, click subscribe to stay in the know.